Um, I want you to find out as much as you can about the art of, not the life so much, the art. Not even the technology, not even the technical aspects so much, just the art. Find good images. Of Paul Klee, Klee. Paul Klee. At the same time, I want you to try to meld those impressions of Paul Klee and his color manifestations mostly will be in caustics, in wax encaustics particularly. And then I want you to find Heinrich Kley, Kley, Heinrich Kley, from the time of the Bauhaus and the cabaret period. He was kind of a cartoonist, a satirist, cartoonist, sort of, but he was more of a social artist, and the commentator. He's an artistic commentator. And he did pen and ink. And Paul Klee mostly didn't. He did mostly wax encaustics and things like that, and oils and stuff. So it'll be very different. It'll be a very different experience. But Klee and Kley together, and see how they mix and match. And then try to apply what you see from those two into a single, somehow into a single synthesis. Synthesize what you see there between those two in a piece or several pieces, which can be in color, black and white, or other. Free to express it any way you like. Use a piece of sculpture as an expression if you like. Found objects, found artworks for me. So you have no limits, no limitations there. Artistically speaking, no limitations. But you do have a subject matter, which is Klee and Kley together, melded in some kind of a synthesis. They're very different, so the synthesis should be easy rather than more difficult. If they're not too far apart, it's harder to get a synthetic out of it. Okay, I'm going to, as I said, waddle off and go find some dancers and perhaps find my way back here. We'll see what happens.